From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
It was a great day today, and it was fantastic down in Ada, just as much as it was here in Tulsa, with temperatures in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. And if you were on the northeast side of our viewing area, not quite as exciting. Temperatures were a lot colder for you guys. And in fact, there's still snow on the ground around Fayetteville. We still have snow at higher elevations in southeast Oklahoma. A lot of that melted, though, today, so that was pretty significant. And so now we're starting to wind up January. Next week, we will wind it up. And there was a lot of good weather early on. We had a lot of yellow colors for above normal temperatures. And then here just in the last week, things kind of turned blue on us. And that means it was colder than normal. And what we're looking for is tomorrow and again on into Saturday, reasonably good. And then we end the month, I'll just say really cold. We'll leave it at that. Much below normal. And so that's because the jet stream is making some significant changes. And it shows up here as we end January and begin February. And then we have a little break next weekend. So not this weekend, but the following weekend. And then we have another nosedive with some colder weather. So the beginning of February, not really all that good or all that warm. But right now in Tulsa, bright lights of the big city looking pretty good. 39 degrees, a light south-southwest wind. So when you have a southwest wind or a westerly wind, usually it's not too bad. And our temperature's just hanging in there, right around 30 to 40 degrees across the entire area. Wide range in temperatures. And as we look across the state, pretty much same story, about 30 to about 39 degrees. Covers just about everybody. 27 down at Poto. There's still some snow in that area as well. So in the morning, we'll generally be hanging around 30 because we'll have a southwest wind all night. Be a little breezy sometime mid-morning hours, and then the winds are kind of slacking off a little bit in the afternoon. We have dry air, we have sunshine, we have a good southwest breeze, and we have warmer weather. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s. Great day to get some stuff done because, again, next week's going to get pretty cold on us. And we start to see some changes happening on Saturday morning. You'll start to see increasing clouds from the south, and that's going to be messing with our forecast a little bit. We're going with upper 30s to around 40, and then as we go through the afternoon, this is going to be really important, is will the clouds hang in Tulsa? If they hang in Tulsa, everybody's going to be about 52 to 55, but if we get the breaks in the afternoon, we'll be in the low 60s. Right now, it's looking more like we should be okay, but just to the north, you see those blue arrows? That is some really, really cold air, and that's going to come surging southward, and so winter precipitation is going to be possible in terms of some freezing drizzle, maybe a little bit of freezing rain or sleet, and there's just a slight chance. And some of the new models tonight are just messing with me because it's not as powerful as some of the others, at least some of our other models, but still it looks like it should be significant enough, especially Tulsa south and east, that we're going to have to deal with some winter weather. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Now the jet stream itself is not doing too bad. It's an active pattern, but it's kind of quiet for tomorrow and Saturday. Then by the time we get into Sunday, a little bit of moisture climbs into the area, and then at the same time, while cold air is diving southward, we'll have just a small window for freezing drizzle and some winter-like weather. Then we have this southwesterly flow. Just a little bit of moisture is over this really, really cold air on Monday and again into Tuesday. So we're just flirting with, I don't want to call it disaster, but flirting with winter and not a whole lot of good news there. Then we still have to pull this storm system up into the area on Wednesday. That'll be our highest chance of either rain, freezing rain, sleet, or snow. It's hard to say right now. Should end with a little bit of snow. And this storm could be a little bit further east into Arkansas and far southeast Oklahoma. So we're dealing with it. We'll see what happens. Then it kind of slows down a little bit for next weekend. But boy, do we have quite the week ahead. All right, forecast then for tomorrow morning. Get you going. Chilly, but really awesome considering the time of year. And by noontime, it's 50. That's a normal high for this time of year. And by the time we get into the afternoon, we're in the upper 50s. Again, if you get a chance to enjoy it, I hope you do, because it's looking good. And then Saturday. Again, Saturday is kind of one of those 50-50 days. If you're east of Tulsa, you'll probably be about 50. If you're Tulsa or west, you have a better chance of being 60 or better. And then it's like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. That's some cold weather right at freezing. So it's going to be, we're going to call it a winter mix right now until we get a little bit better data coming in off the Pacific coast.